What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big John from Bodyforward. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Average Joe Muscle for letting us host on his YouTube channel. Check him out, he's really good. Today I want to talk about symptoms of pain. Alright? Now, you may have a bunch of pain everywhere throughout your body and you don't know what it is. You went to doctors, physical therapists, you name it, and you cannot figure out what the problem is. Now, I want to give a couple of patterns of pain, and then I'm going to tell you what it usually is, or most likely is, that's causing the problem. 1. Ankle pain, knee pain, lower back pain, shoulder pain, jaw pain. Now, you may have all of these symptoms, or you may have a few of these symptoms and not know what the hell is going on. You could be losing your mind. Now, here's an interesting pattern. Usually, if you have ankle pain, now understand, this is interchangeable on the body. If you have ankle pain, let's say on the left foot, knee pain in the right leg, lower back pain, lower left side, a little bit on the upper left side, a slumped shoulder on your right side, and jaw pain on your left side. Now, what could this be? Well, most of the time, it's a short leg. And you're gonna say, John, that sounds crazy, what's a short leg? A short leg is either one of two things. One, it's either anatomical, which you were born with it, or you had surgery done to it, and something that shortened the leg in the process. 2, which most athletes have, and some people claim it's bullshit, and it doesn't, and it's non-existent because everybody has some form of it, and it has really no bearing, and we adapt to be able to work and walk. But the thing is, it's called a structural short leg. Now, the structural short leg means that there's an imbalance with your muscles, especially around your lower back area and where your hip is. So essentially what happens, the tightness or the imbalance is actually pulling and rotating that hip up and forward. So it creates the form of a short leg. One is higher and one is lower, so it looks like it's shorter. Now, the reason why you got pain is because every time when you walk, the body's trying to adjust to this leg length discrepancy. And it may be very slight or very major. And it depends upon how much you work out. It depends upon what exercise you're doing. The movements you're doing, how often you do them, could actually cause this pain. Now, the best thing to do for this is, of course, one-legged glute raises, as I show in my other videos, where you lie on the back, it looks like you're humping the floor. That usually works the best with one leg. It's good to see a correctional chiropractor, because not all of them are great at it, like everybody else, right? That's the second thing you should see. And the third thing is you should really start foam rolling and working out your lower, and start foam rolling your hips, your calves, your lower back, part of your lower back with a tennis ball. You should start foam rolling your mid back, the TFL that runs down here, your piriformis muscles that are in your ass, deep muscles within your ass. These are the muscles you should be working on. You should be doing stretches, pulling your knee to your chest, knees to the chest while you're laying on the floor. These will all help. And understand it could take a long time to get this corrected. And understand it's basically a form of scoliosis. It's functional scoliosis. Your body's getting disformed so that it could take on this new adaptive, I guess you could say, dysfunction. It's trying to adapt to the dysfunction of your body. and maybe that's what's causing these areas of pain and you do not know what's causing them. It feels like, oh my God, I got back pain, knee pain, my jaw hurts, everything hurts in my body. Well, maybe your body's all out of alignment and all fucked up. And as I said, a lot of people don't believe this is real. You know, you ask some people, they go, nope, totally fake, most of the population has this. And then you look to other people that say, no, it's definitely a short leg problem and that's causing it. But in any event, the stretching will help, the foam rolling will help, the correctional exercises will help, definitely chiropractor will help. And these are the certain things that you should be looking to do, because if you do MRIs and all this other shit, most of the time nothing will come up on these MRIs. And you should attend and you should address these problems firsthand, because if you don't, you get arthritis, herniated discs, and chronic inflammation, chronic pain. And also try to relax. Stress actually restricts a lot of muscles. It restricts a lot of the muscles, it tenses up the muscles. Try to relax. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take a break. Enjoy your life. That's another method too. So you got a couple of methods here that you could work with to help yourself, and I hope this corrects any problems that you might have. And like I said, it takes a long time to correct it because your body was working in this pattern dysfunction for so long. There are two quick ways to diagnose a functional short leg, or even an anatomical short leg. One is a squat test. What you do, you put a piece of wood on the floor, you put your toes directly against the piece of wood, and then you squat down. Now, when you squat down, if there is a dysfunction, and if there is a problem with the hips, you will see that one knee will be slightly higher than the other knee, and that slightly higher knee is usually pushed out a little bit further, and the bottom knee, the knee that's smaller, will actually be retracted back a little bit. So it will be very uneven and very disproportionate. The second way you could do it without looking at an MRI or anything like that is using the scale method. What you do is you take two exact scales. Make sure they're calibrated perfectly. You put them on the floor right next to each other. And what you do is you step on the scale. Take a deep breath. And this way you're not tense, and your body's going to naturally flow to the side it wants to flow on. And if you have a disproportionate leg, one scale will weigh more than the other one, because that leg is now going to be leaning more, taking on more of the weight distribution of your body. That's another way to do it. And I hope you guys live a long and healthy life. Remember to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and don't forget to visit our new revamped website at www.body-forward.com and hit that subscribe button. Take care.